is Jessel and I'm a dietitian by profession and a certified yoga instructor. Once again, welcome to my channel Yoga Wellness. In my earlier video, I had clarified some basic doubts which I asked before starting yoga. I hope by now you're clear and ready to start a new journey together to discover a vibrant you. If you are yet to watch them, please do watch them and subscribe to my channel for many such informations. And hit the bell button to ensure you don't miss on any updates. Today I will be speaking about Surya Namaskara, that is sun salutations in detail. Watch till the end to know its benefits, limitations, how to do it, and more importantly how not to do it. And the areas where people usually go wrong. Surya Namaskar is a bridge between warm-up and asanas. It stimulates your whole body. It consists of 12 steps and each step engages a different part of your body. It works on more than 100 muscles and increases the movements of your joints. Traditionally, Surya Namaskar was practiced outdoors during the time of sunrise to promote vitamin D production in the skin. Today we see a different sun salutation flow in modern yoga, but both ways bring health by maintaining flexibility of the backbone and keeps it healthy. It provides many other health benefits like reduces stress, improves circulations, improves functions of the internal organs, regulates your breathing, detoxifies your body, increases your immunity and stimulates your central nervous system. It is perfect for those looking for an intense workout in small amount of time. When you are running out of time or when you don't feel like doing a complete workout session, then just do a 10 rounds of Surya Namaskar and that will be enough. Surya Namaskar is the best cardio exercise. When done in speed, it reduces fat and mental depression, and when it's done slowly, it helps to reduce stress and makes you calm. However, there are few limitations as well. That is, elderly should start with milder asanas and not directly with Surya Namaskara. Avoid if you have had any recent heart surgery or abdominal surgery. In case of any other health conditions like hernia, high blood pressure, back issues, your yoga instructor can guide you with some modifications which can be done in Surya Namaskara, or you may start with yoga therapy. Avoid if you are pregnant. In this video, I will be demonstrating one round of Surya Namaskar in detail and one round quickly, which if possible you can do with me. You need to perform 7 to 10 rounds of Surya Namaskara every day for the benefits which I just mentioned. Remember that one round consists of 12 steps in total, that is 12 steps with both right leg and left leg respectively. Additionally, there are various forms which are more challenging, which I will be covering in my upcoming videos. So let's begin with the basic 12 steps of Surya Namaskara. There are 12 steps in Surya Namaskara. So before starting with it, let's move to the front of our mat with some space between our legs. Weight evenly distributed. Be relaxed. Let's move on to the first step, that is Namaskarasana. Bring your palms in front of your chest together. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Bend backwards. Hips slightly pushed forward. Do not push your hip more or do not bend your knees. Just gently push your hips forward. Exhale, Padahasta. Elongate your spine and come down with your lower body. Place your palms beside your feet. If you are not able to do this much, stay wherever you are. Be comfortable. Inhale, right leg behind, toes pointing backwards, right knee on the floor, look up. Exhale, left leg behind, palm should not move. Now you are in the plank position. Your body straight. Hold your breath and drop your knees, chest and forehead on the floor. Elbows tucked in. It should not be away from your body. It should be tucked in and toes pointing backwards. If you are not comfortable touching your forehead on the floor, then you can touch your chin. Now inhale, slowly slide forward and look up. Bhujangasana. elbows a little bent. Now exhale, straight away come into downward facing dog. Here, come one step forward. Push your heels to your mat. Try to look at your navel. Breathe. Inhale, bring your right leg forward between your palms. If you are not able to bring your right feet between your palms, and if you are here, then with the help of your hand, you can slowly get it there between your palms. Now look up. Your left knee is on the mat and left toes pointing backwards. Breathe. Exhale. Left leg forward. Try to touch your forehead to your knees. Now inhale. Align your hands with your ears. Elongate your spine and slowly bend backwards by gently pushing your hips forward. Now come back and stand in Tadasana. Now let's do the same thing with our left leg. First step, Namaskarasana. Place your palms in front of your chest. Bend backwards, gently push your hips forward. Exhale, bend forward. Place your palms, sides of your feet. Try to go closer to your legs. Inhale, left leg behind. Make sure that your right shin is straight. Your left knee is on the floor. Toes pointing backwards. Look up. Exhale, right leg behind. Come in plank position. Your body should be straight. Hold your breath, drop your knees, chest and forehead or chest to the mat. Toes pointing backwards, elbows tucked in and not away from your body. Slowly slide forward, look up, Bhujangasana. Breathe. Exhale, straight away come into downward facing dog. Move one step ahead and push your heels to your mat. Now you will feel a nice stretch in your hamstrings. Inhale, bring the left leg ahead between your palms. Again, if you are not able to do it and if you are only able to do it this much, with your hands bring it ahead. Look up and breathe. Exhale, right leg forward between your palms. Try to touch your forehead to your knees. Elongate your spine, align your hands with your ears and while inhaling, come up slowly and bend backwards, gently push your hips forward. Then come and stand in Tadasana. There is one specific area where you might go wrong, that is when you are bending forward. And the same thing when you're coming up. That is on the 11th step. Okay? So let me show the difference. While you're bending forward, then when you're coming down, that is when you're bending forward, then you have to bend with your lower back. So your lower body is not moving at all and your back is straight when you're moving. Your hands and your ears are aligned in the straight line. So here first, align your hands with your ears. And then arch your back, and then you bend forward. But what most of you do is you elongate your hands with your ears and then your hands move first. That is like this. And then your back becomes a bit bent and then you go down. This is the wrong way. You'll see my back that it was a little humped, and now I will show the correct way. That is, you have to align your hands with your ears and then you have to move with your ears and not before your ears come down. So Align your ears with your hands and then arch your back and come down only with your lower body. Do not hump it like this. Arch your back and then come slowly. Now my back is straight and not humped. Come down slowly. Like this you will be able to elongate your spine and go further. You can see the difference. When I had humped my back like this, I was not able to reach, and when now I am arching my back, I am able to reach more comfortably. So the same way you have to come up, align your hands with your ears and come up with your lower body. And the wrong way again is coming down like this and going up like this. This is the wrong way, and the correct way is coming down like this and going up like this. Always remember one thing while you do yoga. It's okay if you are not able to do a certain asanas. There are solutions to everything. With practice, you will be able to do it. So I'll be sharing one tip with you which will help you to increase flexibility in forward bending. So that tip is, okay? So here exhalation plays an important role. That's the reason in yoga, when you do asanas, it is advised to do deep breathings, that is deep inhalations and exhalations, because when you exhale deeply, you are able to go more. So, inhale, exhale, come down. If you are able to reach only here, it's okay. It's okay, stay there. Just be comfortable wherever you are. Do not give pressure to your body. If you want to practice this asana, and if you want to touch your forehead to your knees, look up, exhale and go more. Look up, exhale, go more. Then try and touch the floor, and if you are able to do that, try to place your palms on the mat. Bring it beside your feet. Then slowly, again, if you want to go more, if you are confident enough that you can do more, then hug your legs and pull your body closer with deep exhalation. Exhale. Release your hands slowly. Then again, aligning your hands with your ears, go up and relax. Now when I have explained all the steps in detail, let's do one round together quickly with very few instructions. Okay? So get ready. Come and stand in front of your mat. Get some space between your feet. Weight evenly distributed. First step, Namaskarasana. Inhale, exhale, inhale, bend backwards, exhale, bend forward. Inhale, right leg behind, toes pointing backwards, look up. Exhale, left leg behind, plank. Drop your knees, chest, forehead or chin on the floor, elbows tucked in, toes pointing backwards. Inhale, slide forward, look up, elbows a bit bent. Exhale, downward facing dog. One step ahead, push your heels to the mat, feel the stretch. Try to look at your navel. Inhale, right leg in between your palms, look up. Left leg ahead, Padahasta. Inhale, bend backwards. Exhale and release and relax in Tadasana. Now let's do it with the left leg. Namaskara Mudra. Palms in front front of your chest. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bend backwards. Exhale, bend forward. Inhale, left leg behind. Look up. Exhale, right leg behind, plank. Drop your knees, chest, forehead or chin on the mat. Toes pointing backwards, elbows tucked in. Slide forward, look up, Bhujangasana, elbows a bit bent. Exhale, downward facing dog. One step forward, heels push to the mat. Look at your navel, breathe. Inhale, left leg forward between your palms, look up. Toes pointing backwards. Exhale, right leg forward, Padahasta. Inhale, bend backwards. Exhale, relax and Tadasana. So I am done with my 10 rounds of Surya Namaskar. Remember that if you have never done Surya Namaskar before, take some time in each asanas to correct yourself and then you can increase your speed gradually. If you have done that one round with me, then after this video, do not forget to do the remaining 9 rounds of Surya Namaskar. Do it in the morning or early evening around sunset. Before winding up this video, let me move on to the last and the most important part of this video, that is the diet tip of the day. There are many people who in order to lose weight skip their meals and it's very common and it's really difficult to convince them to eat. Remember that skipping meals leads to binging and overeating. Your hunger will catch up at some point of the day and you will end up overeating. It can cause your metabolism to slow down because when we don't eat or when we don't feed our brains, this signals to the body that it's time to shut things down, which can cause weight gain. It can also cause an overall decrease in your nutrient intake, leaving you with a lot of nutrient deficiencies. Also, when you're hungry for a very long time, there is an increased secretion of gastric acids in the stomach, which leads to gastric reflux, heartburns, bloating, nausea, stomach pain, ulcers, etc. Food is a fuel, and eating small frequent meals prevents dips in your energies and keeps you alert and focused. So the solution is, eat 4 to 5 small and frequent meals every day with a gap of not more than 3 hours between 2 meals. It will reduce the temptation to snack on foods high in fat and sugar, but you have to take care of the amount you are eating. If you cannot do that, then consult your dietitian so that she can plan it for you as per your convenience. That's all for now. Thank you for joining me. After 4 weeks of continuous practice of 7 to 10 rounds of Surya Namaskar, do come back to this video and drop a comment below and let me know about the difference you felt. See you in my next video. Till then, take care and stay tuned. Do not forget to like, comment, share and subscribe to my channel.